Now, I do want to try and stay as neutral as possible because I don't really want to pick a fight with anyone, but there is a bit of a situation when it comes to the War Thunder esports, and I know there's quite a lot of emotions that are going into it, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit here and discuss the situation. Basically, if you didn't know already, there's quite a few events, camouflages, and bits and bobs happening in the game related to the esports, but a lot of this is propped up by the Twitch drops. If you don't know what Twitch drops are, it's basically just you watch a live stream, and then if you watch for a certain amount of time, usually like 2 to 8 hours, you can get free stuff in the game. Sometimes you can get these Twitch drops on pretty much any channel, but a lot of the time they're exclusive to the War Thunder esports channels, and as a result they can see huge amounts of viewership. The major criticism is the fact that these viewers aren't really real, engaged, actively watching people. They're mostly people who have just left their computer on to get the free items in the game, and they really aren't that interested in esports as a concept in War Thunder. So, does it matter? Well, probably. When the live streams for the esports don't have Twitch drops on it, they see a huge, overwhelming 90% plus reduction in viewership, which is pretty much evidence that players aren't actually that interested in esports. And even myself personally, I'm pretty interested at the, how War Thunder's doing and the development of the game, but even I find it quite tricky to watch the live streams. I asked you guys on a community poll what the main reason you're engaging in the esports Twitch live streams are, and I was expecting most people to say they were mostly interested in Twitch drops, but the overwhelming majority of people were simply unaware that esports and these live streams were ever happening in the first place. I do have a lot of love for what the guys who are kind of trying to really push this more competitive side of War Thunder, and they are mostly volunteers putting in their own hard time and effort to get this stuff to actually happen. So it is hard to criticize it when you see what is going on behind the scenes. I know there are other content creators who are much more critical than I've been in this video, where they're just not interested in giving them any sort of time of day. And I think, although it's very reasonable to make the argument and have the discussion that not everyone watching the stream is actually there for esports, I think it's a little bit far to completely dismiss the esports side of the game just because of that. I do want to get more perspectives on this because I definitely do have quite a limited field of view when it comes to what people think about this kind of stuff, because obviously I interact mostly with War Thunder players who've been playing the game for years at this point. So if you're a newer player, have you ever considered getting involved in tournaments? Do you even know they exist? And if you've been playing for a number of years or even more, what is your opinion on this situation? And have they backed themselves into a corner by pushing these Twitch drops so hard in the past? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.